Hello, welcome to my video of Tomb Raider 2 glitch tutorial. Today is going to be about diving area. Long level, but the video won't be that long because there is a lot of backtracking and just jumping parts, so there's two main things you just need to learn. So let's go. So you're going to start here. You can do a standing jump, or you can just like this, or you can just run. And what we're going to do is we're going to skip this ladder to turn out the fan. We just gotta jump where the lever is. So just jump here, you grab and everything will be fine and you will be able to pull the lever. If you jump too early, that will happen and you will die. So just be careful about that and everything should be fine. So you put the lever, and then you gotta be careful about the current. So you need to, what you need to do is you need to swim diagonally, kind of like this. You can swim like this, it's just a bit more dangerous, because if you do this and you don't maintain, you will be catch up by the fan again. So you have to be careful about that. The safest is to just swim diagonally like this, and when you're at the last tile you go up again because the current won't be kinda active anymore. That's how you do it. If you're not sure, you can do like this too. It's a bit slower, but this is how you want. And then we're gonna do a jump sequence. So you can shoot this guy, because if you shoot this guy first and you do the sequence, you see that he's going far away, and that's helpful if you want to do this sequence, because if you don't shoot him he will be closer and it can be annoying. So yeah, so this sequence is like you jump 2 times and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, you jump again, turning, and you keep going, and you jump from here, trying to aim the middle, and you jump at the very last time to be able to make the jump. So that's a lot at the same time. So you do what I said, you curve, and from here you just wait, because if you jump immediately you will stumble or bump against a wall. I'm going to show you. Like, okay, almost. My bad. I still jumped too late, I guess. Like this. If you jump immediately, you will stumble like this, and you don't want that to happen. So you just keep going. You can do another jump here, which is a bit faster, but it's fine. I want to jump about the middle, because you want to be able to reach the next platform. And you will jump at the very last time possible, like this. If you jump, this is not that precise, I mean that should work. You will stumble, it's a bit scary, but that would work. And if you're really not sure about yourself, you can just dive like this, and it should be better and easier. And then you keep going. And we're gonna talk about the most important things. So that's what you're supposed to do. I think you've seen that before, because you're trying to learn how to speedrun this game. So you just switch your camera, and we're gonna learn that. So there is a lot of things to say. So if you're not arriving like this, like Lara's right feet is not into the wall kinda, you will have to shimmy a bit. So if you're like this, for example, you just shimmy to the right against the wall and it should be fine. And then you need to go down once like this and release at the right time. When is the right time? I'm gonna try to tab out for you to show you the right time. The right time is basically here for me. You can release it earlier, but I'm going to show you that they can have some problem. What I use generally as a visual point is Lara's left arm or whatever. You can use totally different things. I do it by feeling kinda too, so you just take the visual point you want from this picture and you do it your way. But that's pretty much where you're supposed to release. It's not that precise, so you can vary a bit. Okay, so what you do is you release here, okay, and that's not it, because if you just do that, she will be pushed out the world like this. What you want to do too is right after you released the grab button, you want to hold right and forward like this. And you will realize that here Lara stay in the wall, even if I'm not pressing right and forward anymore. So another thing you have to do is you have to hold right and forward until basically Lara land on the ground like this. If you do it before, she will be pushed out like this. So you just have to hold it until she is on the ground like this. And then what you do is you turn right and you press forward at the right time. It's a bit like the item clip in Offshore Rig, except of course it's not the same thing, but the idea is the same. So you do here, up, oops, like this. You turn, and when you're kinda facing the right wall, you press forward like this, and she will glitch up. Another thing, if you do it too early, that can happen too, but you can have this position still and stay on the bottom. What you will do is you will go a bit more right and press forward. Here it worked because I guess the angle was good. Oops. Like this. That can happen too if your angle is wrong. So you really want to wait until Lara's face the right wall, sorry. Like this. And then it should be fine. Another thing, so if you release too early, that can happen. So that's why I don't release really early. You can do it, you still can do it, but there is more chance of that happening. You can do it like this. Oops, sorry. Kinda like this. But as you can see, you can fail it, so when you start, just wait this position and it will be fine every time. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for now. And then you jump until this spot, you take those 2 ammo. So the ammo counts in this level won't be accurate because I'm using a secret save. But don't worry, in terms of pickups, that's what you have to take. When you will try to optimize, you will skip those ones, but when you start, you will start the speedrunning. You will have to take them basically. And then you want to drop down. And you want to kill the next guy, so prepare your auto ammo. Kill him. And you take his ammo. This is a double pickup, so give you 80. And you want to jump here like this. So I'm gonna redo the sequence because there is a couple of things to say about it. That. So you can jump basically from wherever you want to reach the right spot. You need to read the blue key card, but if you directly try to land on the blue key card, that will happen. You will lose a ton of health. So what you do is you want to jump on the slope that is on top of the blue key card. And if you just press grab, oops, sorry. And if you press grab, not before, but after you're sliding down the slope, like this. If you press grab here, she will directly grab the key card. And you'll be in the right spot to do the next trick. So you can do it from here, as you can see, but you can also do it from this spot. It really depends where you kill the guy and have to pick up his ammo. So it really depends on that. So you should be able to do it from whatever spot. And next, what you want to do is you want to do a delay jump, like this, kinda. Which is a bit faster. So what you do is you turn until the camera switch, like this. And you want to do a walking jump, so you walk jump. If you just walk jump like this, it won't work. What you have to do is you have to delay slightly your jump. So how do you delay slightly your jump? It's pretty easy. You just press the jump button a bit later than you should, like this. And if you don't know how to do this, you just do a standing jump and you grab the ledge here. Or if you want to be a bit faster but you don't know how to do the delay jump, what you do is you go to the left here, you jump like this diagonally and you reach it, so you don't have to climb the ledge. But the most efficient strat is this one, and it's fairly easy, so I recommend it. Just walk, wait a bit, jump, and you keep going. And then we're going to do another ladder glitch. This is exactly the same, so there is nothing to talk about. Except that we try to be in the middle of a ladder right here. So when you land, you will be able to side flip and be in the right position to do it again. Like this. So that's pretty much it. And then you go down again. You grab. And you use the key card. So the ladder glitch was one of the main part of the level. There won't be a lot of important things after that, but we have to keep going, of course. And then what you want to do is you want to kill those two dogs. You also kill this flamethrower guy before he flame you. You can wait those two dogs to come behind you. Or what you can do is you can keep going and be a bit safer. Not safer, but faster. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Lara missed a shot, so I had to do 6, but you should be able to do it to kill him with 5. And you go there, and you wait for the dogs to come to you, which should be a bit faster. And then you do jump twists, you kill them. And you kill this guy too. And you do a jump twist to the water like this. So I'm not explaining sequence a lot because when you will start you'll have your own sequences generally because it will be easier for you to start with. And then you will start do the same sequences as other speedrunners do. And that's pretty much... That will be easier to learn when you have the basics already on the route in your head and you will know how to do the glitches, etc. So we do all this water part. I'm not explaining how to because this is just going somewhere, pull a lever, going to another place and go back, so not really a lot of explaining. And then you come back. If you haven't killed the dog at this point, when you go to the stairs, from the stairs, they will always be at the left. They will always be coming at the left. That's something you have to know. And you can kill them from there. So then you climb all of this. And there is a sequence here. We're gonna try to do a double pickup. So you kill the first guy at the right. And then what's going to happen is you're gonna kill the next guy in front of you. And then you're gonna roll to be able to face the guy following you. And you'll try to count and make him die at the same spot as the other one. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So here it was maybe a bit early. It should still work. You won't pick up like this, of course, in a run. You will have to do things before, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can delay a bit if you see that the guy is not close enough. And then we're gonna do this part. You just need to avoid the flames here. So you just do like this, and you avoid it, and you roll, and you get the M16 here, which will be really important for the rest of the game. So you just jump. I mean, there is nothing tricky about this one. And then you move a bit forward to be against the wall. You do a side flip, a back twist, and you jump again immediately, holding left, and you take it. And then the way back, there can be just one tricky thing, so you can just do the sequence normally like this. You just do running jumps and go diagonally, and it will work. But you can do a tunnel jump. If you do a tunnel jump like this, you will have to stop because that will happen. So you don't want that to happen. So if you got a tunnel jump, you stop, you back up, and you do a safe way. Like this, for example. Let's say I did a tunnel jump here, I didn't, but whatever. Let's say I'm here. What I do is oops, not like this. Let's pretend I'm here. What I do is I move back, and I do a walk jump like this. And it will be fun. Because if you do a tunnel jump, like 9 cases of the time, you will be in fire. But if you do this, it should be okay. And then you're gonna take your double pickup. If you got it. If you don't, you're gonna do 2 single. And then you wanna also take the shotgun here, which will be really important for the trick, which will be much later in the game, like in 10 levels maybe or something like that. So yeah, but you will need it. And then you backtrack to the door you're supposed to go. I'm not explaining much more about that. In terms of med management in this level, you should be able to do this level when you start using only one med. Except if something bad happens, of course, but generally you will use one med. And when you will learn the RNG pathing and etc., you will learn to do it without med generally. So you keep going, you go into the water like this. And you keep going, and you're gonna perform one last glitch to end the level. So this is just a swimming corner bug like in Venice, except that it's easier because what you just need to do is to go here, have an angle like this. It doesn't have to be precise, it can be here, it can be here, it doesn't matter. You just press swim, jump, and you hold back. Sorry, I had to think for a second. And you hold back, and it's automatically done. It's like fairly easy. Just take angle, jump, back, and here, and you keep going. And then you do this jumping sequence. You don't have to do it, of course, if you're not feeling comfortable falling into water. And that's pretty much it. There is only one small thing we can do more. And then I'm gonna turn the music off. Just give me a second because I don't want people to talk over me while explaining. So you go here, and what you can do if you want to be a bit faster is try this sequence like this. Save a bit of time. It's faster than doing this, of course, because you spend more time in the water. But you can feel it hitting the ceiling like this. But then you can just roll or whatever. It's something that you can try, and if you got it, it's good, and if you don't get it, it's bad. It's not too bad. And if you hit the wall like I just did, you go backward twice, and you run and jump again, a bit more to the left. It should be good. And then you're gonna just kill 2 enemies, and it will be the end of the level. So you stand here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, Lara missed like 2 shots, but whatever. And you go down at the same time onto the next tile that is down there. And it will, and the end of a level will trigger when you will kill the second guy, whoever it is. And that's pretty much it for diving area. So I think that's pretty much it, yeah. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and see you next time.